Okay, so here we go. We are going to make our 2-pound pinch pot. Okay, so what I've done is I've rolled my clay, my 2-pound ball, into a sphere. Now I took a little bit of clay, and I reserved it just in case I have a crack or an air hole that I need to fix. So this is a really important step. You want to put a little bit to the side, okay? So some of your clay might have been dried out. So your clay might be drying out because you've made so many practice pinch pots. If that's the case, what I want you to do is make it into a pancake. So for instance, I've got this. I'm going to make it into a pancake like this. I'm going to wet my towel down, and I'm going to wrap this for a couple days, a day at least. And so I can get some moisture back into this, okay? If your stuff is drying out and it seems like it's really hard to work with. Now this clay is really, really wet, so I'm not gonna have to worry about that. Remember to pat out all your imperfections, okay? All right, and I'm gonna make this the belly button since this is, I don't know what that is. It's being kind of weird. Okay, so my first step is, again, to press my finger into there, and I'm going about, oh, I don't know, ½ inch to the bottom. Then I'm gonna start to pinch. Now, pretty quickly, I'm not gonna be able to pinch this at the bottom because there is so much clay here. So we're gonna talk about what to do when that happens. Now, if your clay is really, really wet, you might have to make this pinch pot and then put it aside for a little bit and let it dry a little bit and then come back to it, okay? Because otherwise this might collapse. Now, I'm pinching this, I'm going right along, okay? And then all of a sudden, I'm not gonna be able to reach to the bottom anymore. I can't get my hand around there. So we do the nifty thing of putting this into our palm, and we can press with our fingers. So see, I'm pressing, I'm making finger marks, but on the outside, it's still round. Okay, so we do a little bit of that. Now I have to get this to be 1/4 inch, so this is gonna take me a little bit of time. It's probably gonna take me at least twice as long as my small pots did. Probably longer. Okay. All right, so this is too thick still, but I'm gonna have to leave it for a second to let it dry out, and then I have to come back to it. So as I go to, I wanna make sure I'm smoothing those cracks out. Got my extra clay here just in case I need to smooth those out. All right, so in the next video, I'll show you my progress. So that'll be making the 2-pound pinch pot part 2.